So talking about the protests that has been happening in Ibadan. Yes, we're from the city of Ibadan.
You don't live from Ibadan.
Not from Ibadan, but we live in Ibadan.
Yeah?
So
You live in Ibadan.
yes,
Who knows that I live in
we
Ibadan?
live in Ibadan. So the protest has been happening in Ibadan. It happened yesterday,
Yeah,
which is
yesterday.
Monday,
Mm.
19th of February. And then today, I think I saw a few people still roaming around.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm happy people are coming out to they are turning out to express how they feel.
Yeah.
But do you think it's going to solve anything?
It's a good one. Even I'm telling you, after this show now, I would have to go and join them because the whole thing now, it's more soft. We can't continue like this, and the way people comes out is a good one, at least to express themselves. But we are optimistic that probably the government will look into.
Tinubu is not saying you. Sorry, rather, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not saying you people.
It's not. We are not protesting in Abuja now.
Yeah,
I'm using we now because I'm
yeah,
going
part
out.
of yeah, part
Yeah.
of them. That's what I'm
So
saying. President Bola Tinubu is not saying you
he is
guys.
not saying us, but at least we are not protesting in Abuja. We
Yeah,
are here in Oyo
Oyo State.
State, and we know that so well. A lot of people have given the presiding governor
Yeah,
and informations that people are out there. And definitely from the governors, it will reach out to the cabals top there. And there are also some representatives from Oyo State too, like the senators and even the House of Representatives and the likes. Me, I feel like if truly they are serving us, definitely they will know that something is going on. And I think they should be able to feed that Baba, they should feed him back. People are sovereign.
well,
Or you are comfortable with this present situation.
I thank God for life. That's
Yeah,
all I'm going to
everybody is
say.
thanking God for life. There is life after life. There are, people are not living normally again.
I understand
What
you.
did you eat this morning?
What did I take this morning? I took bread.
Even you are thinking
I
about
took bread.
it. You that I know, food you like. Now I'm asking, what did you take this morning?
I took bread
How
this
much did you
morning.
buy the bread?
It's a big large loaf, so and I was not the one that got it. So
So
anyways,
that's the way it is. You know how much they are selling this bread now?
yeah, breads are
Seriously speaking,
expensive.
people can eat big boys food now. And you know the most amazing thing is this normal food that we don't even, people will say it and they'll say, no, I'm not
I don't
taking. People
want.
form about it, which is, I'm going to call it the way we call it in my own country. Gary. In my own country, we call it Gary. I don't know if you are in the same country. Gary now
Gary
is
is gold.
seriously
Gary is
speaking,
expensive now.
things are.
Everything is expensive, really. And yesterday, the president's son came out and said, "You guys should chill. That very soon things will get better. You just need to cooperate."
You know what? There's one particular word that I don't like to be hearing. Very soon. When exactly?
Soon does
Soon
not have soon does not have a
no,
date.
it doesn't have a date. It could be next year. It could be. But let's just be hopeful. Very soon, maybe in few days or few months, things are going to go back to normal. But
Let's hope so, and let's have our fingers crossed. You
yeah,
welcome to Johnny
because
Matters.
yeah,
This is Johnny Matters, and this is another lovely episode. Yes, I hope you enjoyed the last one because we had fun, or didn't you?
yeah, so much of fun, and even the response we got from people is
Yeah, I heard about
highly.
the introduction and I was amazed. I would not lie. So I want to say a very big thank you for subscribing, for viewing. We had 100 views for
Yeah, just
just introduction.
introduction.
Wow, that's huge. So yeah, thank you guys. I love you guys. We love you guys. So yes,
Yeah,
want to thank you to behind the scene guys too, because without them we would not be here right
we would
now.
not.
So yes, thank you guys. Thank you for subscribing too, and please tell a friend to tell a friend, and tell your enemies if you have one to subscribe and listen to Johnny Matters. My name is Yetty, but you know you can call me Yetty.
Yeah, Yeti is our name. You just hear that from her. Yeah, it's your guy. I want to welcome you once again to this great episode. You know me, my name is Adeni, but people call me Mr. Nicon, and we want to appreciate you once again. You guys really surprised us, and just 3 days we got over 100 views, and the people are still viewing it, and the feedback we got from you guys is amazing. And on this note, I want to say I bow my head for you guys, I salute you guys, and I say kudos to you. So it's a new one today.
Yeah, it is a new one today. Like we promised you guys on the last episode, we said we'll be talking about who is going to go first.
Uh-huh.
Who do you think should travel first? And today is going to be a debate because pretty much is a man and I'm a lady, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be going with the men's side. So,
Okay,
so
interesting.
no, is that not what we're going to do?
No, of course I'm a man.
And then it's going to side with
Complete
his fellow
man, you
men.
know. So I'm going to speak for you guys.
See,
And
I'll speak for
who
women.
are you going to speak for?
I'm going to speak for women.
Okay, let's balance it so that it won't be like I'm being feminine here. So I'm going to speak for both too as well.
Well, okay. So, yes, you guys should just sit down, relax, grab a cup of coffee or, a cup of drink, really.
They must not get coffee. This heat too.
No, now, what of people that are not in the country that are
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can get a coffee, but people in Nigeria.
People in Nigeria, please get a cold drink.
Yeah,
Their drinks are expensive too, so I don't know. You can get a glass of water
yeah,
as long as it's cold, and if you can afford snacks, get one too, because this is going to be a very, 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 very interesting episode, and I promise you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So yes, we're talking about who should go first. Who do you think should go first?
Like you said, it's actually a debate, and who should go first if we are to, bring it back to the family issues. Maybe the husband and the wife,
Or the wife?
and they are now thinking about who should go first. Let us assume, because I've seen a scenario whereby the wife is working and the husband is working too. And I've seen some family that the wife is not working, but the husband is working.
Okay.
And for that family, they were just thinking that things are not working where the way it should be working, and they're not getting the actual fund and the families that they want to build. They have a foresight for it. And the wife is saying, since I am not working, I should be the one to go first. And the husband is saying, no, I can't allow my wife to go to a strange country that, okay, let me go first. And they drag the whole situation to the extent that it got to the family, becomes a family, like,
Family issue.
why is this man so being self-centered like this?
Okay.
Like, you are working, but me, I'm not working. So it doesn't really matter. I think they want to do the study of a thing.
Oh.
So the wife was like, okay, since I'm going to be studying, it's not like I'll become an illegal immigrant in where I'm going to, because a study visa allows you to study and at the same time you can work. But the husband is saying, no, let me go. And I don't really know what happened at the end of their stories,
Yeah.
but I look at that matter because I've seen a lot of family debating on these particular things. Like we said it the other time that we are going to bring a lot of hosts. So we
Yeah.
are still going to visit this same topic again.
Yeah, we have, because at the end of the whole day, who is going to be our judge?
Yeah, yeah.
We don't have a judge yet, but we're just using this to warm up, really. So
Yeah.
when we have guests, we're going to tackle them like
Yeah.
they don't know what's coming, really.
Of course, they want.
They don't know what's coming. But for me, I think it's based on compromise, really.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, it's something you guys should sit and discuss, because some men, some men, when they're about to get married and stuff, you see them telling their woman, okay, you know what, let's go out hunting together. Not everybody has this idea of, for men really, setting up a place for by themselves, like in terms of family house. Oh yes, go out, work, also they know how to do that. But like setting up a place where the family can stay, maybe it's conducive, the environment, is it okay for the kids? Not everybody, not all men can do that.
Okay.
And I think when you travel to a new place, a new environment, I think you need a woman to do that. So that's my first point
Okay.
this
Okay.
morning. So yes, when a woman travels first, it helps. She can set up the whole place. At the same time, she works. For men, you know what? Let me support men first, then I'll now go back to women after. Because the way he's looking at me is like, just let her finish that
I
statement
want you to
first.
land now.
Let her finish that statement first, so that I'm going to attack her.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, in as much as men could also and fend for the family, it is good. While the woman stays at home. But really, I think that is a traditional way of thinking. That's my opinion, really. You can have contrary opinions. It's a traditional way of thinking. A man can go out to work and a woman can also go out to work. The point is, the children are for both parties, both the man and both the woman. Because most people give the excuse of she has to stay behind because of those children. Who's going to take care of the children? Uncle, daddy, if your wife was not around, like let's assume, God forbid, she's late, who's going to take care of those children?
Nanny.
Nanny.
Yeah. Grandma is there.
Grandma is there.
Yeah.
So exactly. So why can't she go first? And grandma should take care of them, or the nannies should take care of them.
But normally, the issue of these children, no one can take care of your children more than you will do.
Exactly.
No
so
one
the,
can.
the father,
And,
so the father can take care of the children.
The motherhood, this motherly feeling.
But not that's where I'm going to pick you up again. Not everybody has motherly feelings. Not every woman has motherly feelings. Because I've met some women that they actually don't, I don't want to use the word they don't care, but they don't have that feeling, that motherly feeling. The father has the feeling more than the mother. The mother is just, see, just go and meet your dad. The dad is the caring one, and okay, what do you want? This. The mother is, she just go. She has that fatherly. I don't know if you understand
I
what I'm
understand
saying.
what you are saying.
She has that. The usual thing is motherly. Mothers are supposed to be caring.
Yeah.
They would ask you, pamper you. What do you want? This, that. But for some women, they are not like that.
Yeah, for some women, they are not like that. It happens to man too. For some men, their children, enjoy them.
Yeah.
While some men, if their dad is not even to be talking about,
yeah, once they hear my dad is coming,
they just pick race and they start running. Now, but the thing is this: for people that enjoy the motherly feelings, most of them, not all, most of them turn out to do exceedingly well when it comes to the issue of parenting.
Okay.
Compared to those that do not have. I'm not saying all.
Okay.
I said some of them.
Okay.
So it has an advantage, to the children when they are so close
to their
mom. It has a lot of advantage. So when man says that, hey, no, I want you to take care of my kids. I want you to take care of these children. Take care of them. Let me go out. Let me go and hustle for you guys. It is my responsibility as a man to take care of my family. A reasonable man would always want their family to be happy.
Okay.
A reasonable one will always want the wife to be glowing. I don't want to scatter your brain this. But as a matter of fact, if a man is thinking enough, if he's a man indeed, it is your responsibility to take care of your family.
Okay.
Now, when it comes to the issue of abroad, when we say we want to relocate, in a situation whereby we reach a compromise between us, but the abroad we are talking about is a strange land. It's a land that my wife has never been to that place before. Even me, I've never been to the place before. But what should come to our mind is, what are the ways of surviving in that country? How are people surviving? Now, I understand the fact that at least before you say that you want to travel, you could have made some findings about, okay, what kind of visas do I need to get
Yeah.
for me not to become an illegal immigrant
Yeah.
in that particular country. But aside that, let's assume you are even going with a valid visas, you have a good permit. But what we should be thinking about is, okay, how are we going to survive? We should be thinking about the challenges. Can my wife, can she manage those challenges when it arises? This family, I've seen a lot of homes that are broken because of these particular issues. The wife travels, she would want to survive. She needs a resident permit. She needs papers. And the other means of getting the papers is probably she needs to go married again. The wife is getting married. What I'm talking about is going to be a big topic, because I know that our viewers at home will also going to be thinking about it.
Oh,
Because
I am thinking
and I
about
know
what
you
you're
so
doing.
well because you are highly intelligent. I know that you are going to pick something up too from
Yeah.
there. But I just want us to balance this talk. Now, and I'm not going to think like an African man. I'm going to think like a
Thank
normal. So
you.
I want to speak on behalf of the man, generally, globally.
Okay.
Now, when you look at it, you feel like, okay, the other means of surviving is for us to get married. If I then get married to somebody that can give me a paper, I will definitely become an illegal immigrant.
Okay.
Now, and the option is to marry a white man. So, who should do that one? That's another question. Is it good for man?
Okay.
Because normally, if a wife is remarrying now, there is these traditions, are local traditions. Like, okay, if a man, a woman, I think the way we think about man, we feel like man can have more wives.
I don't support.
Yeah,
I do not support that.
yeah,
I do not
I
support that
understand.
notion.
I'm not supporting man and woman. I'm just talking general.
Yeah, yeah.
But when you look at it, you see like, okay, the option for this woman is to remarry for her to get a permit. And the husband is talking to the wife. See, this is the option. This is a way of surviving over there. Will I allow my wife to go to another country to go and remarry only because if she didn't remarry, there's no way she would survive?
I can't
But
allow.
when it comes to
I cannot allow my man marry because he wants to get papers.
it's the same thing to man.
So I think that's where the world of compromise. That's where compromise comes in. Because in as much as you are not ready to marry another person,
Yeah.
I can't allow my man marry another person because of papers. You can allow your wife marry another person because of papers.
Yeah.
That's where another method is the only method of getting papers, getting married to.
I think there are a lot of methods of getting papers, and I think this is the major issues that most of the families are facing. I don't want to leave my wife to go married to another man.
It's not
though
even advisable.
It's not, and as a matter of fact, it's not easy. Let's just be realistic. The person she wants to go married to, the person is woman too. Emotions can come in, feelings can come in. And the same thing to man. Man can be man and be manning the woman until they man themselves. And anything can naturally happen. But people will now think like, okay, what of me going to seek for an asylum?
Okay.
Now, a man can, still manage that kind of stress, challenges, issues, because you are going to claim or to file, you are presenting yourself as a refugee. And now, will I allow my wife to go into another country to go and seek for an asylum?
Why should I allow my man go to another country and seek for asylum?
I can do that for the family.
Why?
Let me be real.
Why can't I do that for my family? I love my husband. I love my children.
You love, but it's not reasonable enough for women.
Says who?
Why would you go?
No.
Why would I allow my?
Says who?
So I will now be her home. enjoying myself at home,
Okay.
and my wife is now fighting at that refugee.
Do
Do you
you
watch this refugee, the way they survive at that refugee camp?
yeah, I've seen a couple of movies. I want to retract that statement. Women are stronger than men.
How do you
And I am
mean?
saying it with my
How
full
do you mean?
chest.
How
This,
can women be stronger?
I
What are you saying?
am saying this with my
Ah,
full
okay,
chest.
how?
In so many ways.
How?
In so many ways.
Number one.
Number one, childbirth alone. So what some women face during childbirth.
Okay.
Just give men half of it, and I don't even know what I'm going to say.
Okay.
But
I take that for you.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Number
But
two.
two, even what's it called, menstrual cramps that some women have monthly, some men cannot. I've seen videos online on social media where they wear this. There's this new should I call it gado, or so to speak.
Okay.
So like they put it on, you wear it,
Yeah.
and then it's connected with wires,
Yeah.
and then it has different numbers.
Okay.
So like when they put it on number one, you feel a pain, like a sharp pain.
Okay.
So like this particular video, they put it on one. The first guy went, he just fell on the floor and he was shaking.
It's
Then
electric now.
it's electric.
Mm.
And then a lady went, and then she was like, I can't feel anything.
Okay.
And then they put it on two. She's like, I still can't feel anything. And then they put it on five. She's like, okay, like this is half of what I feel each month.
Yeah.
And then they went to for another guy, and then they put it on that five, and he was on the floor. He couldn't even get up. Like his legs and his whole body was affected. So women are stronger than men.
That's it twice. But we are talking about
Survival mode.
survivor mode.
Some women are stronger when it comes to survival.
All men are some women, then all men are stronger.
I'm not saying that.
You said some women.
Yeah, some women are stronger
No, but
than men.
me, I'm saying all men.
All men, which all men? No, there are some men that are not. I'm not insulting or anything.
Yeah.
But some men they are soft.
Yeah,
They
you're right.
they don't have that energy
Yeah,
to
yeah.
like. They don't have that energy for survival mode. Like also do this, do that. It's not them. That's not what they are meant for. They are not built for it. They are softies. They are like more like women. So in situations like that, I think it's just knowing who you're married to.
Yeah.
If you know your husband doesn't like all this gym, like he doesn't like stress, and
Yeah, yeah.
I think you should stay back, take care of the children.
Yeah, you are right.
While you
In fact, I knew of a family that the husband, he knew his strength, and he said no, because I think they wanted to go together as a family,
Okay.
but they don't have that opportunity because of the amount that they are going to use. And me, I was now like, okay, why can't the dad should go first? At least let him go and prepare the grant
The
for the
grant,
family,
yeah.
then they can join later. And the man was like, no, I know myself. Let my wife go first. I know what she can do. So,
See?
which I think is a win-win situation.
Situation.
The whole thing is there must be a compromise. There must be a discussion. Husband will know the strength of
His
his wife, and
the
the same
wife,
thing the wife will
yeah.
know the strength. So, which I think there must be a discussions, and we mustn't be self-centered.
Yes.
I think that is the major
I
issue.
asked just before we came on here. I asked Fortune and Anointing.
Okay.
Just asked behind the guys.
Okay.
Sorry, the camera guys rather. I asked them that who would go first
Okay.
if they were in a relationship, and without them being selfish. Anointing laughed.
Okay. What did he say?
And said none of them would go.
Why?
He doesn't want to be selfish.
Okay.
So I know if I retract my statement about not being selfish, I'm very sure he would say he wants to go first.
Yeah, yeah.
And Fortune said he doesn't mind allowing his woman go first before him. So really, I think it's just based on each other's capacity.
Yeah, yeah.
If you know you can go first, then there's no problem. I know of a family that the wife went first. In fact, two families. The mother and the children went first for the first family.
Yeah.
They went to like set up the whole place. while the dad like eventually joined them. And the second family, the woman went first. She went in first. Then after like 2 months, that was when the husband and the children joined.
Join us.
So it depends on capacity. Some women are born to also this. They know how to like make things work for the
Yeah,
family. They are
yeah.
super calculative that okay. And some men are assuming it's the husband that goes first. What's the assurance that all the money he makes within that 1 month, he would not, just let's assume he's addicted to gambling.
Yeah,
What's the assurance he won't gamble all the money he has made within
yeah,
those
yeah,
2 months
yeah,
rather than sending it home?
yeah,
So I think you should just know your partner.
yeah,
Once you know who your partner is, if your partner is trustworthy, is it trustworthy with money? Is it trustworthy with so many things? Can he survive under pressure?
yeah,
Not everybody can survive under
yeah,
pressure. So I think these are the discussions you guys should have. Okay, if you go, how long are we going to come in? What are the necessary things? Once you see that there's already something that is going on, you people should rewind and have like a clean conversation. I know things might go south eventually when maybe one partner goes,
yeah, yeah,
and then you now start hearing on the phone it's not the way we think it is.
yeah,
You guys should have discussed, what if it doesn't go this way,
yeah.
the way we planned?
Extensive
Yeah,
discussions. Yeah,
have a plan B.
yeah,
It's good to have a plan B, have a plan B, have a plan C, have a plan
yeah.
D, just in case things don't go the way plan A is supposed to work out, really. So,
I knew of some, a guy called me sometimes ago, like maybe a few weeks ago, and he said, I want you to cancel me on something. I said, what's that? He said, myself, our family rather, they said they agreed to travel. And he was now telling me that, see, I don't know if I should go with my family, my wife or not. I said, why? Why are you asking the question? The guy started giving me some reasonable to him, some fact. He said his junior
oh,
brother.
I like the word he used. He said to him,
Yes, yeah. He said his junior brother traveled, and immediately they got to that country.
the wife started
The wife started
misbehaving.
misbehaving. They broke up. His friend, best friend, traveled, got to that country, misbehaving, broke up.
Broke up.
So people that surround him, their marriage is not existing again.
Okay.
And he now want to make that move again, and he was like,
And he's
"Do
scared.
I have to go with this woman?" So all I told the guy is, no. Number one thing, you no matter what, if you are dating someone, you are in a relationship, you mustn't be in that relationship without opening your eyes. It mustn't be totally blind. You know your spouse.
Okay.
You know their strength. You know
Yeah.
what they can do. While dating, you know his or her capacity. Your wife will not just start a business of fornication or doing adultery immediately you got married. You could have seen some traces that because of the love that you have, you're just trying to overlook
No
it.
value. Okay.
But it's going to a strange land. So if you truly love your spouse, if you know your spouse very well, I emphasize very well. I say it again, very well. If you know your spouse very well, and you are so sure that he's not going to misbehave, though abroad humbles people. If I'm to talk about this thing, we are even going to spend a whole lot of times. Humility to the highest order, you experience that in abroad. But if you feel like no matter what, any stress, struggles, your spouse can manage, then have a discussions, agreed on where to go first, and don't expect your spouse, your husband traveled today, and you want them to just come and pick you up immediately.
They are not picking money in their
They're not
abroad.
picking, they're also working.
They are not picking money in their
Yeah,
abroad. Please,
yeah,
let's be reasonable with our
yeah.
thinking, because I think most people, their thought is once they hear you are going out of the country, automatically by the third day they expect you to start sending money. Like, no, it doesn't work that way. And for what you said, I like the advice you gave the man, because just because things around you or people that are surrounding you um certain things are happening to them, it doesn't mean it's going to happen to you. Who is your partner? Are you married to the same set of people? Did you people pick yourself on the same street? No. You should not think like that, because it happened to somebody doesn't mean it will happen to you that way. And talk to your partner. Really. Living now in Nigeria doesn't mean she won't still cheat. Person will go cheat, go cheat. It's not, it's, I don't know how to put it, and I wonder why people think that way, but really, person will go cheat, go cheat. You can never stop such person. So yes, take your partner if you think she's worth it. Then
take your partner and be mature enough. Be mature enough. Maturity goes a long way.
And so does communication. You guys should have open communication. Talk about it. This is what we are going to. Behave yourself.
Yeah, sure.
Let's know what we are doing. We are going for a particular reason.
Yeah. So, to those families that are thinking, still deliberating on who should go first, our candid message to you guys this moment is, you people should think about it. Communications, know your partner, let there be communication between the two parties, reach a compromise, and support your spouse with prayers and everything.
And if you know your partner is not trustworthy, you're your own.
Don't say you hear it from
exactly. It's not from Johnny Matter. Just know your own, really.
Know your partner. Know your partner. That's the bottom.
I think we should still have a guest for this, like people that have actually experienced this.
Yeah, that's what we are going to do. We are just talking based on our own understanding.
Yes, because I'm not married and I don't know what it feels like. But so, he can still speak from,
Yeah, definitely. But for people that we are going to bring in are the people that are facing
it, or probably have faced it maybe in the past.
Yeah, in the past. So soon you are going to see our guests and you are going to hear a whole lot of things.
I'm so excited we are going to have guests on this show.
Yeah, we are going to bring a man.
Okay.
And at the same time we are going to bring a woman too. So that we are going to balance
the equation. They say to be two.
Yeah. And that man that we are bringing, I pity the man.
You pity?
Because we are going to bombard that man with a lot of questions. Even me personally. On that day, I'm not going to be like, you are a man. I'm going to give him back to back.
So I think you hedged that.
And guys, don't come for me. I'm still a man and I love my gender so much.
Wow, I think you've heard it all from him. I don't even have to say anything because I cannot wait for that day to come. Really, I actually can't.
But what will happen when we bring women too?
I have so many questions to ask.
Yeah.
Like, I have a lot of questions. I'm learning too. Who am I not to ask questions?
Yeah, and our viewers at home, we know that you may also have a question to ask. That's why we're asking you to subscribe to our channels. You can always drop a message. You can always ask a question. You can give us some questions that we can ask.
Or ask to
our host, our people too, so that at least we will direct your question to them, and I'm very sure you're going to get the response that you want.
So yes, don't forget to use the comment section. Don't forget to press that S. I'm very sure you can say SUB. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Yetty, and I'll see you on the next episode.
Yeah. Before I leave, I want to, at this moment, I want to give something to my people within Nigeria, because I know the country is tough right now, and you hear from Mr. Nicon right away. But my own gift is not going to be a gift that you just come, you take, and you go do something.
Okay.
You get one read the one I want put for that page, and just drop your own answer.
Give away.
For somebody to do giveaway.
Can I participate?
No, why would you participate?
I want to participate.
No, it's for our viewers at home.
I would also view it.
No.
I'm also going to view it, so yes.
So the giveaway it's actually going to be a redo.
Okay.
And the thing is, at the end of everything, what is the last thing? At the end of everything.
Please, who will give me a spoon?
What is the last thing?
Who's going to give me a spoon?
What's the last thing at the end of everything?
Wow, what's the last thing at the end of everything?
What's the last thing at the end of everything? Your answer, I want to say it. Just drop it on our comment sections, and we're going to pick the the person that won it, and believe me, it's going to be a reasonable gift.
It's like I'll start reading you people's comments from today because I need exposed to this. What is at the end of everything?
At the end of everything, what's the last?
What's the last thing?
At the end of everything.
I have so many options in my head right now.
So just go to the comments.
I'm going to go and drop all my answers. But I'll take expo from you people. I'll copy you.
So we want to say thank you, our viewers at home. Thank you so much. We are saying thank you. Yetty is saying thank you, and myself we are saying thank you. We love you, and once again I say I bow my head for you guys. I salute you, and I give you kudos. See you next time.
Bye.